Hey, what's up, everyone? I've been wanting to do a video on poured silver for a while. Um, Basically, I just wanted to kind of discuss the good, the bad, and the ugly of poured silver. Uh, I'm a fan of poured silver, but I kind of have trouble buying it for myself because there tends to be a really high premium on it. I love it, love looking at it, love owning it, but like I said, the premium's kind of high. This one right here, I believe this is poured. Yeah, this is poured. I bought this one myself. All the rest of these have been gifts from my wife. This one was actually from, I believe, Monarch, and the camera is not focusing very well, but it is Frankenstein. So I thought that was pretty cool. This is, yep, it's Monarch. 1.5 ounces Troy, 999 fine silver. Now, with the exception of this one, all of these pieces in front of you are made by MK bars. They're 999 fine silver, and the weights vary just a bit. So, like I said, I'm just going to show you a few of these little pieces that my wife got me. Usually, she'll get them like with like an anniversary gift, a Christmas gift, birthday gift, something like that. So this one that she picked up, this is my newest one. This is a 1/2 ounce piece. I'm sorry the camera's not focusing that well, but it's a Molin Labe, and it has a Punisher skull with, instead of crossbones, it has two rifles, and it's dated 2021 on the front. It's a pretty cool piece. And then on the back, you can check out MK bars, and it's a half troy ounce, 999 MK bars. My wife was a little disappointed. She was expecting it to be a little bit bigger than it was. I would say this is about the size of a nickel, but quite a bit thicker, maybe about 3 nickels thick. Very cool piece, though. I like that. Um, Basically, when she gets them for me, they're very they're personal. It's like she's not just getting me like a little statue or something. It's something that is meaningful to me. I think this was the first one she picked up for me. This one is Second Amendment. I believe it says the original Homeland Security in 1789. So this is a pretty cool one. And again, we get the skull with the crossed rifles, MK bars. This one's 1 troy ounce. Like I said, this was the first one. I believe she got this for me about 5 years ago. I was really excited about this one. This one's a little strange, if you don't know me. It has a few spider webs on it, and then in the middle, there's a spider. And the reason for that is I currently have 4 pet tarantulas. So I really like spiders in general and tarantulas specifically, so this was something that definitely brought a smile to my face. I appreciated that. And this one is also 1 troy ounce. And we have, believe it or not, another spider on a web because, again, guns and tarantulas. I like them. And this one's also 1 troy ounce, MK bars. And then we have this guy here. This is pretty cool. I laughed when she got this for me because, these are kind of two-dimensional. I mean, they, you know how it is, but this is actually like a little figurine almost. And it's an old-fashioned cannon with the carriage. And I think this is 1.5 ounces. Let me see, where does it say it? I don't see the marking on there, but I could just see MK bars. I don't see the marking on the back, but this is about, I think it's a 1.5 ounces, troy ounces. And finally, my pride and joy, I have a Tommy gun. Actually, you know what? This looks like there's a lot of stuff going on here. It's like we have the drum, but it's a big drum, kind of like you'd see with a Sega. And then it almost looks kind of like an AK kind of thing going on there. But pretty cool. This is a big boy right here. 999, 3.75 troy ounces. Now, there's, like I said, there's the good, the bad, and the ugly, I think, of poured silver. With something like this, you could buy 10 of these, and they're all different. They have the same basic shape. I mean, as you can tell here, there's like little divots and marks, and certain details. Like this might be not too clear on mine, but very clear on someone else's, and maybe this part looks better on mine than theirs. And then you have like you could, I don't know if you can tell here, but yeah, it's picking up. Like there are certain flow lines from the silver being poured in, and I kind of like that. And really, in its own way, it's a one of a kind piece. You can have 10 of them or 100 of them or 1,000 of them, and none of them are exactly the same. They're all kind of special in their own way. So that's something I love. The other thing I love is they're silver. Silver goes up in value. These go up in value. Not that I would ever sell them, though, because, like I said, they have personal value to me because they are things I like. It's guns and tarantulas. And, of course, the underlying metal content, because I really like silver, like the look of it. So that's a good thing. Now, when I talk about, like, say, the bad and the ugly, really, the bad and the ugly, I mean, there's a lot of good here. As long as you're buying it because you like it. If you're buying it because you like the design, you like the composition, the way it looks, you think it has a high cool factor, then I think it's an awesome thing to buy. I think it's an awesome thing to collect. But I've seen some people who want to invest in silver, and then they'll buy stuff like this. Now, as I've told some of you, I consider myself an investor in silver. But when I invest in silver, I tend to buy 90% silver, because I end up getting very low premiums when I buy it, either on eBay or from a local coin shop. So, I might buy like an ounce of silver, let's say, in US coins that are pretty close to the spot value. Sometimes maybe a tiny bit over, but often, right around spot. Whereas if you're buying a 1 ounce piece like this, I don't know what this costs right now, but as I'm doing this video, it's about $24.50 is the spot value of silver. It could be up or down a few cents, but this would probably cost $37 or $38. Whereas if you buy a 1 ounce bar in today's market, because things are a little crazy, maybe you're paying about $4 more. If you buy a generic round, maybe $3 or $4 more. Something like this, again, because it's kind of out of the ordinary, it's got that cool factor, you're going to be paying like a 50% premium or more on a lot of this stuff. Even something like this, now this is 3.75 ounces of silver. So you figure today's market about $25.50 an ounce. Let me see, 18, 79, 90. This is about $95 in silver, but I bet if you went to the website, I bet they're probably going to charge about $140 for it. So you're paying quite a bit in premium, not only for that silver, but in the craftsmanship to kind of pour this and put it out to market. So, I think you really need to think about why you're buying some of your silver when you're buying it. Are you buying it because you really like it and it's cool and you want to keep it and maybe make a collection out of it? Or are you buying it for an investment purpose? Now, that's not to say some of these things aren't going to go up in value. Like, let's say you buy something like this today and it has $25.50 in silver. You might have to pay $38 or $39 to buy it because of premium. And again, I'm kind of just ballparking numbers. Whereas if you had bought an ounce in US coins, those might have cost you maybe $26. So just on a silver level, it's going to be easy for you to recoup the money maybe in those silver coins, because more people buy silver coins than poured silver, number one. And then number two, if someone does buy poured silver, do they want the type of poured silver that you have? Now, like for me, and I imagine a lot of you out there, you're into guns, you're into the Second Amendment and whatnot, so this would appeal to you. But for someone who's not really that into guns or the Second Amendment, they might like poured silver, but this really isn't gonna catch their eye like it would catch my eye or possibly your eye. So it might be harder to realize that premium. Now, the other thing is some of these pieces, I believe they're limited. Maybe they'll make them for like a year or something, then they stop. Like there's another company that makes some really cool stuff called Jaeger Poured Silver, and I know that his stuff holds value pretty well. I've never actually looked into the MK bars. I would imagine they would also, but then again, are there people out there who tend to collect some of these these smaller silver company stuff, you know. There's, like I said, you could recoup that money, but there's some risk involved in that, you know. So if you have to kind of think, am I buying this because I like it, or am I buying it because I want it as an investment? This stuff I wouldn't buy as an investment. I would just buy it as a really awesome thing for you to look at and for you to own, and then maybe stick to bars and 90% silver and all that good stuff for the actual silver investments. Okay, now I could go droning on all night long about silver because it's something I love, but realistically, I only have 7 pieces in front of me, so yeah, I guess I'll call it an end now. But I just like to finish up on one more thing. I noticed that I was just looking at some of my numbers that 96% of the people who watch my videos are not subscribed. If you have the slightest bit of interest in my videos, please consider subscribing. I really appreciate it. Have a good one, guys.